Watching my sister's exhibition reminded me that although we grew up in the same family of artists, drawing in our grandfather's art studio, each of us had to find our own artistic voice. In June, I went to my sister's art exhibition in a beautiful chateau, Lisice, and afterwards I found myself thinking about what it's like to be a painter in a family full of painters. Even before I went, I already felt involved in the exhibition because, as she often does, my sister came to me for advice. She also asked me to design the poster and invitations, since I have some graphic design skills. I met my family there, those I see often and those who live far away. The exhibition became an emotional family reunion with relatives gathering from near and far. I felt very relaxed and almost at home in that environment, partly because most of my family work in the arts in one way or another. Walking around the room and looking at the paintings, I thought, my little sister has become a wonderful painter. She's highly skilled and incredibly imaginative, completely unrestrained in her fantasy. Some of her paintings are exceptional, and I genuinely love many of them. And naturally, I started thinking about my own art as well. We are so different. She paints people all the time. I used to paint people too when I was young. Then I stopped. Why? Seeing my sister's paintings suddenly brought that question back. When I returned to painting later in life, I naturally began painting urban scenes and landscapes without people. I never questioned it. It simply felt right. But seeing my sister's characters helped me understand why. Interestingly, I have recently started adding people into my urban scenes again. So why wasn't I doing it before? I think I simply needed time and many paintings to become freer and more myself. My 30-day drawing challenge, followed by my exploration of Chagall, gave me the final impulse to bring people back into my paintings. At the exhibition, I realized two things. My sister and I are very different painters. She's full of fantasy and imagination, while I love whimsy, architecture, and capturing places through my own emotional and optimistic colors. But we are also unmistakably sisters in the way we use color, imagination, and our personal styles. Our journeys have been very different. She went on to finish art school and never stopped painting. I also studied art for a while, but life carried me in a different direction. I traveled, explored the world, and only returned to painting much later. Yet we both began in exactly the same place, our grandfather's art studio, drawing while he patiently worked at his easel on detailed classical portraits. We were surrounded by his academic masterpieces as well as his colorful, more expressive landscapes and still lifes. Perhaps we inherited the same artistic roots, but each of us has grown into a different painter. I think he would be proud of us both, and of the fact that each of us has found her own way. I couldn't possibly think about all of this while I was walking through the beautiful Château gardens. I simply absorbed everything during the exhibition and afterwards, surrounded by beauty, family, and art. But when I came home, I started a new painting, freer than ever before, simply enjoying the process, the colors, and the puzzle I had created for myself to solve. A painting of a street with people. That was my way. An iPad, a stylus, and my own color palette. Seeing my sister's body of work made me even more aware of my own paintings and the reasons why I paint them. I can clearly see that I am on a journey of my own, enjoying every step and becoming more myself than ever as a painter